And we are live. Hey, hopefully everyone has had a great weekend and holiday weekend for those of you who weren't here for our Thanksgiving stream. And I'm just hoping everyone's, doing great and enjoying the festivities. I have a rule in my household that we are able to decorate for Christmas on Black Friday because I hate, as a Halloween lover, I hate Christmas encroaching on Halloween and it immediately going from spooky to Christmassy. So we try to decorate for fall and Thanksgiving, and then the day after Thanksgiving all the stops are out, so we're able to decorate for Christmas on Black Friday. That being said, I've got I got my Christmas tree right here, this little bitty one right there. And then my wife put in a Christmas tree in the background, which I'm perfectly fine with. And we have another Christmas tree upstairs, so all the decorations. We're really big on decorations here. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop on in to our save and see what exactly is going on in the world of the King of Peasants. All right. I don't remember exactly what's going on. I think we have a fief. And I think we're losing. Yeah, we're encroaching this way, but we're losing over here. I've got a single player game that I play whenever I'm not streaming, so I have to realign myself with what exactly is going on as soon as I pull this up. Okay, are we at war with anybody? We're at peace. We are losing a ton of... Oh, we're actually getting paid. Wow, I didn't think we'd be getting paid for the Khuzait fight. We were definitely getting our butts handed to us on that one. We're okay. Western Empire, we made peace and they're barely paying us anything. Britannia is paying us a decent amount. Southern Empire would be a pretty good fight. They have like 20 more troops than we do. But they have significantly less towns and the same amount of castles, so that's not too bad of a fight if we were to go for that. Yeah, I don't want to go all the way to there. Vlandia definitely beat us quite a bit, but we've been paying them tribute for a while now. I don't think we're quite in the area for us wanting to, do anything. So we have Mekalovea Castle, which is solid. I put Thalric in charge of it. Algomon and Mekalovea, which is fine. Looks like we're actually making money every day from that, so that's pretty dope. Let's take a look at the parties. We have unlimited wage on our garrison size there. We only have 56 troops, so I have to take a look at that. But let's what we got here? What we got going on here? Bunch of upgrades. You know what? Yeah, let's grab some crossbowmen. We could use some crossbowmen. That's perfectly fine. And we'll grab some spearmen. Yeah. There we go. Much better. Then we got some prisoners there. We just spent a ton of money on that. Yeah, let's go ahead and we just need to make a doom stack. I think realistically we need to make a doom stack. And I, for one, do not feel like making a ton of cavalry. Cavalry seems to be very strong in this game, but I think I'll be able to find a way around that. What's going on with Mekalovea? Needs manual laborers. Oh, I need to acquire some troops from the looks of it. Or non-troops. I need to get some prisoners of the outlaw variety. So let's go take a look-see, see what we can find. Want to be looking for some sea raiders around here. I'm not sure how much time we have left in this quest. 13 days ago. We only have 6 days left. That may not happen. We gotta try. Oh, there's some sea raiders right here. No, I gotta catch him. Catch him. Get him. Oh, man. It's painful. Absolutely just painful. You're moving 3.2. I'm moving. Okay, cool. Send forth troops. Didn't get any. There's some looters here. Come on. I need these looters. Okay, cool. I'll take that, but still no looters. That feels bad. Oh. We have a new nephew, I think. You know what? We need to get married.
I'm at yours.
All right, let's go to our castle and just see if there's any people in the dungeon. No, there's none in the castle that are prisoners that we could actually, you know, take. That kind of sucks. Let's go to the garrison at least. Wow, we actually have, you know, a pretty decent garrison here. Really decent garrison, actually. Nice. How many days we have left in this quest? 3 days. Oh, man. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I don't know. Let's go to the garrison again. We're going to get rid of all non-mounted units. We'll pick up some more mounted units here. This should increase our movement speed by a bit on the map. And we're at 6.8. That should help us a ton. 6.8 movement speed. We have to go find some people to capture. Preferably quickly. Alright, there's some forest bandits right up here. Oh, I lost a squire. Feels bad. I only got one. Oh, you got some cheese. Only got 2 days left. Ain't enough time. Realistically, just ain't enough. Especially at the rate we're going. We are making money though, so that's good news. Bad news is, well, I just haven't ran into any looters or anything like that. We're gonna fail it. That sucks. Head back up to town. Hopefully we'll be able to at least turn in.
Back off, stranger, unless you...
I didn't actually want to grab that. Yeah, we're short by about 5 prisoners, I think. Yeah, that sucks. You failed to deliver enough. Yep, he's disappointed. Feels bad. All right. Let's go ahead and join the tournament. Oh, that looks like a warhorse. It is a warhorse. That's going to be worth some money. Goodbye. Trying to get me a horse here. Wait, where the fuck did the horse go? Did it just disappear for anyone else? What? Oh my God. All right, that works, I guess. I got a kill, so that helps. Should we fight this first person? Boom. I totally didn't do that. All right, this guy's actually gonna be pretty good. We need to go third person. Yeah, there was no way I was going to do that first person. There was no way. All right, cool. Got me a horse. Let's see how much money that horse is worth. Enough to fund the entire war. Nice. That is quite a bit. Quite a bit. We're going to go ahead and just go straight to the castle and manage our prisoners here and put those guys there. I want to go ahead and pull out any cavalry prisoners that we have and see if I can recruit them over time. And we're going to use a complete cavalry unit for the time being, so we can, you know, get faster and stuff. All right. Cool. Go ahead and send all our troops forward. It's pretty easy. Get some more prisoners. Not really much worth anything here, but go ahead and just leave that there. Take care of some looters. I want to take out that hideout, but I'm not sure if the loot's gonna be worth it, really. Man, where were all these people when I needed them? Like, you know, couple like a few days ago. Look, more forest bandits. Nice. Let's go ahead and recruit some archers from here. I know I said I was only going to have horses for the time being, but I really want to work on tearing up some units. We got a huge army of looters here. We'll go ahead and fight them out, right? I've only got about 8 archers, but these 8 archers should be able to hold a line here, especially if we put them in a loose formation. And then all the horsemen will have to follow me. So yeah, that should be fine. I'm missing a horse archer formation. Okay, well, we'll make a horse archer formation. Sweet. So, infantry. you're gonna need to go over there.
Forward!
Okay.
Raiders,
You guys are gonna follow me.
stay close! Horsemen!
You guys are gonna follow me. And then
Arrows!
archers are gonna engage.
Give them hell!
Just charging for damage at this point. Let's go ahead and just go into first person since we're doing mounted riding. Oh man, motion sickness. My archers are riddling these guys full of holes. Oh no. We're not done yet. Not done yet. Oh, I missed. Is that all of them? It is now. Sweet. Oh, hey, we got a decent amount of influence from that. And there's a decent amount of prisoners. Nice. Grab all of the weapons so we can break those down later. Grab any food to increase our morale. And leave the rest of the stuff that we do not need. All right. Do I have, like, another party on the map? No, I don't. Why am I gaining reputation for just murdering random villains and whatnot? Okay. Go ahead and get rid of that longbow. That's right. We are a polearm and cavalry boy. We are not a archer or anything like that. We went away from the foot archer route. Let's go ahead and join the arena. Marksman's flag. That'll be useful for one of our companions. Yeah. Wow. It's really hard to fight as cavalry with only first person, not gonna lie. It's really hard to guess depth. Get me out of here. How are you still up? Thank you. And now it was, okay. You know what? First person ain't gonna work right now. I'm in it to win it. I'm going for the win here.
I'll tear your limbs!
That's one down. Woo! Fuck yeah! Let's go. Bah. Thank you. Huh.
Come on!
Tee. That guy is in such heavy armor too. Like, that was a doozy. I was one hit away from dying on that one too. Wow. Wow. I wasn't expecting these guys to be so much, you know, better than me. Marksman's flag, that's worth a decent amount. Let's go ahead and just sell it. We'll just go ahead and sell it. We don't have anything for refining or smelting or anything like that, so we're gonna need to go fix that and head over to Sienna. Oh, right. Let's try to get married. Let's try to get married. Look at all them highborn ewes. Heck yeah. All right. We're going to go ahead and we are going to buy. Could buy some more mounts, but it's not quite worth it in my opinion. We're going to go ahead and buy a decent amount of hardwood. Arguably that's too much hardwood, but it is what it is. We don't have any armor or anything to get rid of. We have a ton of weapons to smelt down though. So we're going to go ahead and go to the smithy now, and we are going to work on refining. This, I think, should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and max out all of that we can do, and now we're gonna start working on smelting this stuff down. Now we're gonna wait. Welcome to the smithing time. It's just such a huge time sink. I hate doing this for prolonged amounts of time, but doing it for, you know, a day or two here and there is worth it in my opinion. It's really, honestly, it's arguably a really cheesy way of doing things, but hey, it is what it is. Let's see here. Do I have any parts for? I do. I can make a throwing axe, and let's go for it. Cool. We made a throwing axe. I don't think we learned anything new from that. We're gonna go ahead and go for the war sword, tournament flat, bridge narrow. Bridge narrow. We're gonna go for a standard two-handed sword. Just gonna make those in mass. Yeah, that looks good enough to me. That's a 4 and a 2. Should be able to make a few of these. So not only is this good for making money, but it's also really good for a leveling up as well. So selling those will get us 2,600, and then selling this will get us almost another 1,000. So we're at 3,600. That gave us a decent amount of money here. and we did spend money to get all the hardwood, but all the weapons and whatnot that we had, we just smelted down. We're probably close to being overweight, but not quite. If we really wanted to, we could go to the tavern district and ransom off a bunch of people, but I'm not really planning on doing that. We could recruit a bunch of these Battanian peasants. I'm not a huge fan of any Battanian of any of the peasant lines for Battanians. I feel like their horsemen are lackluster. Wildlings are okay. They have decent throwing and one-handed skill, but I would much rather have, you know, a sturgeon frontliner instead. Just not a huge fan of the Battanians. Now, Battanian archers are the best in the game, period. Cannot change my mind. You really can't. The butts, all things considered, it ain't all that bad. Okay, so we're out of stuff to smelt. So let's go ahead and work on forging a bit more here. Wait, are there any orders here that pay out a decent amount? No, none of them. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and make a few more two-handed swords. We're not going to go too big here because, quite frankly, we don't have enough. All right, and then we'll forge one more. Now we're completely out of the lower end materials, and now we're going to go ahead and trade away our steel and iron. Don't need that. We can always get more later. And now we are easily within weight capacity. Not really easily, but we are within weight capacity, and we're going to go ahead and skedoodle from here. We now have plenty of hardwood to where we can make charcoal and whatnot later on if we ever need it. Let's go ahead and just take out these looters while we're here.
Oh, I got no quarrel with you.
All right, send everybody in. No one died. We did get, surgeon peasants get upgraded into recruits. I'm okay with that. We'll grab them, go ahead and upgrade our highborn warrior to a hero. Grab a pickaxe. Now we have 1 wood and 1 iron there. Not gonna worry about any of this other stuff. Let's take a look at my character stats here in a minute once we fight this battle. I want to catch these guys real quick. Anyone that we can upgrade, actually? No, they're just looters that we can convert. All right. Okay, we lost 1 highborn warrior, which is an archer. That is what it is. We are definitely overbooked on looters, rather. We're gonna go ahead and just drop all of them. I don't really care about them too much. They're not worth a ton. Only time I really, you know, like using them is if I need to convert a bunch of people over to give a gang recruits, but otherwise it's not really worth it. Let's go ahead and take a look at our stats here. Our steward is getting close to paid and promise. Okay, from the looks of it, yeah, so paid and promise, and then a giving hands. Paid and promise, discarded armors can be donated to troops, and then you've got giving hands, which discarded weapons can be donated for troop experience as well. And that combination's really strong, especially when you're fighting outlaws. So you can take whatever weapons are pretty crummy or even really decent tiered, and then break them down. Go to the dungeon, manage our prisoners, go ahead and put away all the outlaws that we have. We're still holding on to these cavalry boys because we might want them later on. Let's go to the garrison. We're gonna go ahead and drop off our Battanian heroes and archers, and we'll drop off the peasants as well. We really don't need anything else when it comes down to that. We're going to take off again, and this time let's go ahead and head over to the land of Landia, and we're gonna get ourselves a nice little cavalry army going here. I know I said earlier in the stream that I'm not a huge fan of cavalry spam, and I'm really not, but it is pretty useful to do. Oh man, look at all them looters. I sure would hate if they decided to turn and burn on me. All right. We can get a rough bear skin from winning this one. I'm not planning on betting on basically any of these on any of these tournaments. Yes, yes, fight each other. Boom. I won. All right. I'm not a very skilled two-handed person. Oof. My character does not have a lot of two-handed experience. He's not very fast with it. Oh, nice. Now there were two. Big two-handed swords coming in. Man, dude, that guy took a lot of hits too. I didn't really do that much damage with each attack, but still, like, ugh. All right. How much is this bear skin worth? Okay, more importantly, is that better than what you're wearing? It is. Boom. You now have a bear skin. Cherish it. Let's take a look. Oh, hey, we actually leveled up. Increases swing speed by two-handed swords by 3%, increases damage by 10% with two-handed axes and maces. Infantry troops in formation are swing speed or damage increased. You know what? We have 2 pole arms and a sword. Let's go for axe damage, actually. And we're going to run instead of a spear, a throwing spear, because this is technically just a one-handed thrown pole arm or whatnot. We're going to get us an axe. See if we can get a nice little two-handed axe up here. This is 85 cut damage, which is not too shabby. One-handed, two-handed spear brace, so that can't be couched, I don't think. This one can be, but it's not as good as my other lance. Sparthax, 68 cut damage. This says 85, so we'll swap over to that. And we're going to go axe and spear combo. Or rather, what we could do instead of doing that, let's actually grab throwing axes. A nice set of throwing axes, 70 cut or 74 cut. Oh, look at that. So that's thrown. One-handed damage is 37 cut damage. One-handed damage for these is 35. You know what? Maybe these aren't that good, but these ones right here we'll totally take. I'm not sure why. Okay, I understand why they're, but which ones look better? Honestly, those look better. We're gonna take those. All right. Now let's take a look at armor. Let's go to value. Have it decreasing in value and just go all the way to the top. Warlord helmet, that is better than what I have by 2 armor. I'm not sure if it's worth 178 grand. It does look pretty baller though. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna work for that. Wow, dude, this nasal helm over mail is worth 26 grand. Holy crap. I'm not gonna lie, I do think that looks really neat. How much is this worth? 58. Oh, wow. Scale Warlord bracers. That's not bad. I think a full set of Warlord gear from the Battanians will actually be really dope. So we'll have to work towards that. We are... Oh, dude. Recruit. We can recruit people. Taking a look at inventory, we are over capacity right now, so we need to do something about that. Let's actually go ahead and let's not trade. Let's enter the smithy and break some stuff down real quick. The ambassador is actually a really good sword. Let's not smelt that. I didn't mean to do that. Let's go to the inventory. swap over to you. You have a Wind's Fury and a crossbow. The Ambassador is better than your sword, but just barely. Actually, the Ambassador is worth less. So maybe we will smelt it. Yeah, let's go ahead and smelt it. It was just a tournament win, so. And let's actually make a throwing axe. Boom. Throwing axe made. That made us a little bit of money. It probably isn't as much as what the actual throwing axes were worth. 1100 ain't bad. But that should help a little bit. We can go ahead and we have some fine steel that we can sell. And I keep going back into this trade menu, but let's go ahead and buy a couple mules. I'll take care of our issues there.
We're not looking for a fight.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to fight these guys outright. We only have 12 units, and they have a ton, to be honest.
After me!
So everyone should be following me. We don't really have any foot troops. We have 1 foot troop. We're losing so many people. I knocked him out with my horse. Oh, I missed. Damn. I don't even know where I was aiming on that one, to be honest. There we go. That one's down. That was the last of them. We beat them all, but we did lose a couple of horsemen there. Let's go ahead and grab the looters just so we can sell them later. I don't want to get super overweight here, so we're just going to grab the weapons and the food. The food actually weighs the most, now that I think about it. All right. And we need to, let's just go to town real quick. And we're going to sell. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. Nope. No troops that we want there. Let's continue heading over to Vlandia. We only have 9 people in our party. We should be fine against most enemies unless for some reason we declare war on the way over there. And that would be really bad timing without a just it'd be really, really bad timing. Ooh. I don't think I want the Sturgeon Horseman though. I just don't think that's exactly what I want. I will gladly take those guys though. All right. Lose a little bit of morale, but that's totally worth it in my opinion. Go ahead and grab these squires. They are very good fodder cavalry. They eventually turn into some pretty solid cavalry if you want to give them war horses. But if you don't want to give them war horses, they are pretty solid fodder cavalry. pretty low armor, low worthwhile, but it costs a lot of money to actually upgrade them. So they're not necessarily the best thing to hold on to. Man, these guys are actually pretty high tier. Let's go ahead and grab them. What's going on here? I don't want to buy anything. I want to recruit. Gallant means that they're already past the warhorse upgrade. Totally worth grabbing, especially for how cheap that is, considering warhorses are not cheap. So far we're doing a pretty good job on the recruits that we're grabbing here. We're getting pretty lucky. Let's go ahead and head on up here, see if we can grab some cheap warhorses, so we have some for upgrades for later on, and then we'll call it here. I don't want to grab too many Vlandian peasants. I'm not a big I feel like the Vlandians are actually like the most well-rounded faction, in my opinion. I feel like they have really strong cavalry. They have really strong crossbowmen. The only thing that I think that they do lack is a super solid front line and infantry corps. That being said, though, the Vlandian sergeants are nothing to scoff at. They can hold a shield wall really well. They're all around pretty solid. And when you have an army of crossbowmen at your back, they'll be okay. They can't keep up a fire rate as much as, you know, a ton of archers or anything like that. But all of that being said, they're definitely able to get some solid shots in, do a decent amount of damage. Let's go ahead and see if they have any war mounts before we do anything here. Buy all the war mounts. Man, I don't want to pay that much money for war mounts though. So let's go to the arena. We're fighting over a hauberk, solid hauberk from the looks of it. 10 out of 10, would cry again. Yeah, that's pretty solid mid game, even beginning of late game armor. So we'll go ahead and grab that. I really like how the sallet looks in this game. That's the helmet that those guys that we just beat were wearing. I think that that helmet that this lady is wearing is ugly, as goes for this guy's helmet, because it's the same helmet except his has a skirt around it. Or I guess a scale coif is the correct term. Man, look at that. Just like that. Boom. Boom, just like that, too. And 3. And 4. Boom. All but 1. Oh man, now I gotta fight this guy. Come on, swing wide. That's not wide. Oh, that was close. These billhook fights ain't nothing to scoff at. Nope. Can't swing a polearm that quick. Feels bad. It feels oh so bad. We've got some upgraded boys. Ooh, got some more people we can recruit here too. That's solid. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of some looters. Nah, we're gonna hold on to looters. We're gonna hold on to looters. We'll leave. We're just gonna straight up leave. You know what? Let's go fight this hideout real quick. We don't really have the troops that I would typically assault a hideout with, but you know what? I'm feeling pretty brave. I'm feeling pretty brave. I think we got it. Okay. We have some cataphracts. We have some outriders. We have some archer troops, to be honest, which I think is pretty solid. Don't want to use you. I'll definitely use... Let's use a gallant. That'll be fine. We'll go in there. We've got a bunch of range superiority, so let's go ahead and just do that, and then we'll have fire at will. So everyone should be engaging just fine here. Boom. Taking them all out with my throwing axes that I'm using one-handed. You guys fucking move, please. I missed by a mile there. All right, let's see if we can get a kill with this pylon. I would really like to get a throwing kill. I think this pylon does a ton of damage too, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, that's a ton of damage. Can I pick that up? Nope. Did you really just use rocks? Okay. All things considered, I think we're doing great. These guys haven't started shooting at them yet, which is kind of bad. Oh my god. I need backup. I need backup really bad here. These guys are pretty decent archers. They're not amazing archers, but they are decent. Just over here running around with my little throwing axes. I think there's only a couple left here. Should be a pretty easy. I'm gonna see if I can take them out with a throwing axis. Swap over, quick, cool. You gotta duel these guys. Oh my god, look at all of them. This is gonna be great. We're gonna take them all prisoner. I'm gonna fight the duel with my little throwing axe. Just smack you upside the head with it. His shield broke because it's a terrible shield and I was using an axe, which does bonus damage on shields. Yeah. Totally worth the 3 grand I spent on those throwing axes. Totally worth it. Give me them prisoners. Oh, dude. That's honestly great. It's a great mercenary armor. We'll take all the weapons. I'm not a huge fan of any of this other stuff that we have. Let's go ahead and grab the meat, fish and whatnot. Everything else here really isn't worth it. Eventually, when we get to the point where we're able to donate armor, we'd be really well off. Recruit troops. No troops I want there. Let's go ahead and leave there. Move on up in here. See if we can get any other decent recruits. There's some decent cavalry we're gonna grab. Nope. None of them. Okay, we are not at war yet. Yet being the keyword. Okay. All right, sweet. We grabbed a decent amount. There's some sea raiders there for a hideout. I'm honestly not worried about it. We're gonna head back home. We're pretty close to having the maximum amount of prisoners that we're allowed. Never mind. We're doing the hideout. We're doing the hideout. We can totally do that hideout. I lied. Hideout's great. Should get, because of all the enemy parties that are there, we should get some decent gear, at least one decent item. Let's see if there's anyone here that we can recruit. 4 looters. I don't care about them. But I want to have a stockpile of bandits, so we'll always be fine with a any, you know, things that pop. I don't want to bring them in. I'll bring in you. Yeah, that's fine. We should be okay with this selection. I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to go ahead and set everyone to charge and fire at will. Swap this throw. Should be someone close by right here at this fire. That only did 71 damage. It's not enough. I don't know if this actual leads into anything or if this is just a little, yeah, it's just a little cave. I really like how they did these maps though. I'm super excited to see what the mottos are able to bring into Bannerlord. I know that they modded the ever-living shit out of Warband, so I feel like Bannerlord will be one of those deals that they really, you know, pull all the stops out for. Because this game does look, in comparison to Warband, it's beautiful. And it definitely was worth the wait. Hello, boys. Don't mind if I come in here and have a bite with you, huh? Anyone else further deep in here? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, do we have more sea raiders? We do. I see one right here. Hi, friend. Dude, this is not the kind of wrestling I wanted to do in on a bed. Oh no. Oh, he only got knocked out. That's fine. Okay, that's the last of them. Sweet. We should be okay now. Go ahead and duel this last guy, get a bunch of prisoners, call it a day. Yeah, I don't want to fight them straight up. What? I was blocking! No! As soon as he pulled out his two-handed weapon, I knew I was in trouble. That thing crushes through blocks pretty hard there. All things considered, though, we didn't actually lose any troops. In fact, they actually got upgraded, so I'm okay with that. My ego got knocked down a peg, though. I do feel bad that I lost a duel. Ugh. But hey, you can't win them all. It is what it is. Look at us riding around with our fancy armor and everything like that on our horse, our spear. All things considered, that went fairly well. We have a decent amount of influence, not a ton. I'm not a huge fan of the current way that this that Sturgis running things with a Sacred Majesty. It kind of screws me over when it comes down to kingdom stuff or policies and whatnot. So let's see here. Law speakers, all clans whose leader is high charm gain 1 influence. All clans whose leader has low charm loses an influence. Everyone would be okay if we abolish that. Sacred Majesty, ruler clan earns 3 influence per day. Non-ruler clans lose half an influence per day. Kind of sucks. Senate would be okay. I wouldn't mind having Senate. Feudal inheritance, which honestly would be really good as well. So that way each fief that you have, you earn influence for. So the more fiefs you have, the more influence you have. Which, I mean, that's honestly pretty fair, in my opinion. Anyone that's actually decent? No. All right. We need to go to war soon. I just am not sure how soon I want that soon to be. We're making a little bit of money from workshops. We're earning a decent amount from tribute. We're not doing much in the ways of anything else though. Let's go to the dungeon, manage our prisoners, get rid of all those guys. We still have 3 more of these guys that we can recruit. We have 41 prisoners here, which is solid. Take a look at the garrison here. We got a bunch of squires. Let's go ahead and put away our higher tier units. We're gonna keep the most part all of our cavalry in here. Yo, what's going on, Eduardo? Oh man, dude, I'm sorry. I can't figure that one out. What am I going to play? War Tales co-op again? Oh, well, hey, I can totally read that. I am not entirely sure. I'm probably going to live stream some more War Tales co-op, but as of right now, I don't think I'm going to play it for probably until next Thursday. Maybe next Sunday, so sometime within the next week is when I'll stream it again, because it requires more than just me to play co-op. I have to have a couple of friends that want to play, and I try to, when it comes down to that sort of thing, I really want to make sure that I'm going into it completely prepared for it. I've explored most of the content that is available for War Tales co-op, so after the next patch is when I'll most likely get back into it, because as of right now, War Tales co-op only has Tiltrin available for playing through, and you can only play through Tiltrin so many times with the game breaking a ton before you just don't want to play it. So I'm trying really hard not to burn myself out on War Tales or anything like that. I really enjoy the game. I was actually thinking about playing War Tales single player, but I decided against that as well. There was I don't want to have to flip back and forth between single player and co-op, and then on top of that, everything that's new in single player I haven't experienced yet, and I would love to experience that in co-op instead of just in single player, because the last time I had a decent run in War Tales single player was probably 6 months ago, maybe later, so around March. So I haven't seen all the, I think the newest region that they brought out when I last played single player and actually got into the game was the swamp. So there's a ton of new content that I haven't explored yet in War Tales, but I want to experience that in co-op. So I'm really hoping for them to expand and stabilize the co-op beta and add in more regions to it. But I also don't want them to rush and just add in more regions when the game's essentially unplayable right now for a larger group. When it comes down to just 2 people, the game's pretty stable. It's not the most stable game I've ever played, but it's playable. When you get to a group of 3 or 4, it is not playable at all. I mean, playable, but every time you camp, you have to restart the game essentially, and not just, and you have to everyone has to turn off the game, turn it back on, and then save for, and load from the save that you have. I wouldn't call that playable if you have to do that, every 10-15 minutes. That's a bit more than I can reasonably you know, accommodate for. But all things considered, I am really looking forward to War Tales co-op to get more hashed out and to see what Shiro Games is able to actually put out content-wise for their game. We've got high hopes for it. I think they'll do a great job. But as of right now, it's just not quite there, and I'm looking forward to the next patch. And since there hasn't been a ton of new content out for War Tales co-op for me to actually test, I don't want to go in and try to make a new video on the state of the game every week, because the state of the game really hasn't changed. So I don't plan on making another War Tales content video, at least for the very, very near future. Yeah, you're waiting for co-op mode to be fixed. I get that. Like, I've played with a few people, like even in the Discord and whatnot. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and the community's great. Like, you can find people to play co-op with left and right. It's just one of those deals where it makes you feel sad with the current state of things, and you know it's going to get better. You just have to wait for it to happen. That type of infrastructure isn't able to be created overnight. I actually work in software quality assurance, so I bug test for a living. That's what I do. And I also understand how long it takes to fix bugs. So they're not realistically going to have the beta in a stable playable state. If it was up to me, I would say it would take about a month for them to get everything stabilized for the most part, and then start expanding the beta to multiple regions. So I'm thinking it's going to be about another 3 to 4 weeks before they actually have that to the point that I think that it should be at. Not necessarily now, but the thing that would make it super playable, I think it's going to take them about another month. Which, I mean, to some people that's too long, because a lot of people want everything now. But from a realistic standpoint, they're doing great. It's just going to take time. And I'm content with waiting. I'm actually playing some Mountain Blade Bannerlord here, single player, just having some fun with it. Last time you played, the Gozenberg update hadn't come out yet, so you're waiting to play with your friends at co-op. See, that's the exact same reason why I'm waiting on playing single player or anything like that, because I want to experience that first time with my friends in a co-op game. I think that's I think that would be ideal. I am actually thinking about doing some beta testing and alpha testing and doing breakdowns of games like that when it comes. What do you guys upgrade into? Just all right, sweet. I'm thinking about doing that for like VR games too, and doing some videos on those. Those would require a little bit more setup though, and a lot of game time for me to actually troubleshoot. Might do some live streams on that. I just didn't feel like breaking out my VR gear tonight. So, I mean, that's kind of why I did that. Ooh. I really think that my niche when it comes down to YouTube is going to be some essentially just review videos, breakdowns of, you know, things that are currently in the works and betas and alphas, and just have fun with that. I'm not sure if I'll be a really big, like, you know, video game content creator, because I've been a video game content creator and it's fun and everything like that, but it's really hard for me to play a single video game forever and to not get bored of it. So I think doing review videos and testing is probably ideal for me. Oh boy, we're up against a bunch of archers. This will be fun. That was 90 damage, not enough for you. God damn. You know, I got 2 throwing axes. We can use those. Well, switch them throwing axes. Oh boy, that's a lot. You missed. All right. I'm feeling pretty confident on this attack. Playing in first person's always too much. I feel like the FOV is just too far forward when it comes down to actually realistically being able to keep track of everything. I wonder if that's something I could change. FOV. No, frame limiter, don't care about that. Let's take a look at, is there an actual FOV? Because if I can pull the FOV back just a little bit, I think I would be really happy. It's just not quite where I want it to be. Gameplay, cursor, vertical movement, visibility, troops banner, camera, first person. Oh, sweet. So let's set this to, let's see what happens when okay, I think that made it worse. I set this down, like way down. No, that 100% made it worse. Yeah, okay, so we need to make it further away, 100%. Let's set this like way back there. All right, I'm not sure if I'm going to. I watched the 2 lives of War Tales. The armor bug was basically infinite money. I pity it's not easy to make money in real game. So you watched both of my live streams? Bro, that's so much time. Like, those were like 3-hour streams. Thanks a ton for watching those. That actually does mean like a lot for me. Yeah, no, they definitely fixed that infinite money glitch. But I did enjoy. It was fun for the for a little while, but it also definitely pulled a lot out. Okay, we need to. Okay, I definitely boogered up all the camera controls. This is weirding me out. Oh my god. Okay, so third person's fine. First person, it feels like it's too far away, but I can actually see over my shield now. So that's really important for me. Man, look at all them prisoners. What did we get? Scimitar. I didn't really get much. Didn't really get much that I wanted at all. That sucks. That's fine. Where are we? Okay, let's head back to base. We need to go to war. I am losing my mind right now. I have to go to war. What did I learn up? Tactics. +1 troop joins when you fight in hideouts, +10 to party size. Army loses cohesion. Let's do that. Party size increases. Definitely worth it. Because hideout battles are not that big of a deal. Do you think they're going to manage to implement the initial proposal of each player being able to camp and do other things individually? From a coding standpoint, so here's the bottom line when it comes down to designing video games, and I'm speaking on this as somewhat of a a professional in that industry, because I do design video games for my own company as well. But that, like, I own a company and then I work for a different company, so like my career is in quality assurance, but I have my own side business where I design and make video games myself. So yeah, anyway, when it comes down to co-op games and having co-op features, you have to design the game to be built around the co-op feature from the beginning. War Tales never did this. Shiro Games never did this, and they only implemented co-op due to community feedback. This is the issue that we're running into in co-op beta, is because all of the framework that has already been laid and coded into the game is for single player. They have not designed any of the framework or code to be easily usable for co-op or any number of players. Due to that, it's really hard to go into your code, especially when everything pulls from itself, and essentially rewrite your base code without breaking everything, which we're already seeing right now with all the bugs that are going through War Tales. It's due to them going back and trying to change their original base code because the game wasn't designed with multiplayer in its thought process when it was originally being designed. It wasn't made for it. So going back and trying to make it for multiplayer is why we're running into these issues. That being said, I don't know how much bandwidth they have, or rather how many people they have working on this co-op part of the project. I don't know how big of a company Shiro Games is. If they've only got, 2 or 3 developers, it's probably not going to happen the way that we want it to, or it won't happen in that aspect for the foreseeable future, and it may take a couple of years for them to essentially rewrite the whole game. But if they've got, 10, 20 developers working on it, I could see it slowly getting to that aspect. But when it comes down to the amount of money it costs to completely rewrite a game's basic infrastructure, from a business perspective, it doesn't really make sense. They would have to essentially finish releasing War Tales and be like, all right, guys, this is War Tales. Everything that you want in a co-op game is going to be coming out as a War Tales 2 or a War Tales multiplayer DLC, and essentially they need to make it as a standalone DLC to actually fund the development for it from a business perspective. I know that's not exactly what people want to hear, but when everything comes push to shove, it needs to either be a DLC that like a standalone DLC kind of thing, or it needs to be its own game for us to have exactly what we want. So there's definitely going to be some compromise between the community and the developers there. Playing together is great and all, but we end up losing some of the freedom of exploration. Yeah, I'm really hoping that they find a way to make it work without it completely, like just screwing up the way the company works and everything like that. I really hope they're able to do that. Excuse me, but I don't have high hopes in that aspect. That being said, as of right now, I honestly think they should take away the moving individually aspect. The reason why people are having such huge issues with the game is because it gives you the ability to move separately from your friends, but not really. If they just remove the ability to move separately from your friends entirely and just have it set up to where either you choose a party leader that can, like the host would be able to move the party, and the co-op players get to do other things while they're moving, that would be fine. But giving you a half-assed way of moving around the map but you're not really able to explore on your own is worse, in my opinion, than just having everyone locked into the same spot. Yo, thanks Soro, thanks my man. This is an ancient hat. This hat is like the same age as me. God damn, I need a haircut. My hair is so long, guys. But this is my Chiefs hat from like the 90s. And I'm from Kansas City, and I live in the Kansas City area. I've always been a Chiefs fan, even when they were trash. But this hat was, I think, bought in like 95, 96 by my grandfather. And my parents kept it in a china cabinet for about 20 years, actually over 20 years. And then they gave it to me during the AFC Championship when the actually they gave it to me during the Super Bowl when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl a couple years back, and I was over at their place for a watch party and whatnot, and they gave me this hat because it was my hat. It was given, it literally had my name in it, but they just didn't want me to ruin the hat. But I really like the hat. I only wear it during Chiefs games and whatnot. But yeah, no, I'm repping my Chiefs gear. I recently came back from my parents' house before the stream. We were watching the game and having our Thanksgiving dinner because Thanksgiving came a little late this year, mostly due to me being sick. I didn't want to get my parents sick due to me being sick. So, oh my, dude, I keep throwing over them. Oh, I was not expecting that. Yeet. Oh, I missed. Yeet. Oh, that hurt. Boom. But yeah, how you been, Soro? You been doing good? I was just chatting with Eduardo here on a War Tales stuff and game design stuff. Okay, I'm really gonna try hard here to fight in first person. Whoa! That turned around. Okay, so it is a lot easier to fight in first person when you've got the FOV pulled all the way back. Not gonna lie, it's great, it's easy. Do you like my holiday decorations, Soro? My wife worked really hard on putting that tree up. I actually put out some shorts yesterday for our Christmas trees because they have some Pokemon toppers. We don't believe in stars. The only stars in our house are Totodile and Pikachu. If my Charmander was just a little bit bigger, we'd probably be using Charmander, but... Man, that took a minute. Cool. We got armor there and we got renown. I'm trying to get some influence. I really need influence. You know what? I think it's time for us to get some new this guy's got decent leadership and tactics. He would actually be a really generous and daring. He would honestly be a great army leader. So let's go ahead and pick him up. And now we're going to trade, and let's go ahead and get him set up here. I don't remember what his stats were. I don't remember his stats, but we did just get a bunch of, you know what? We did just get a bunch of new items and whatnot. So I know he's got pole arms. He may actually have a decent riding skill. So we'll just hit done there. Let's take a look at his stats real quick before I do anything. That is my sister-in-law, I think. She's quite a lovely woman. Boom, we'll do that. And give her a point in leadership. And anyway, back to characters. Let's take, oh, hey, we leveled up throwing. 40% more damage with throwing weapons against horses. Troops in your formation deal 8% more damage with throwing weapons. Melee use of throwing weapons deals 10% more damage. Yeah, we'll do that. I keep hitting done. I need to stop hitting done. Teal the lucky. 91 hand, 141 two hand, 112 pole arm, 17 riding, 73 athletics. You're actually an infantry boy, realistically. So, that being said, we're going to keep you as an infantry boy. So let's open up and go to Teal, and let's take a look-see here at weapons. Let's see. I wish it snowed here in Brazil at Christmas. It doesn't snow there? Sorry, I'm trying to picture in my head exactly where in comparison to the equator Brazil is. Like, I know it's more tropical of an environment than where it is where I am, but from what I understand, Argentina, some areas of Argentina are actually very similar in climate to like the Midwest in the US. So I'm trying to figure out to wrap my head around how it is, would it be because I know Brazil's got like a lot of tropical rainforest too, right? Only in the south of the country near Argentina. Okay, all right, that makes sense. So it's more tropical, so it's probably closer to like a Florida type, or yeah, that's probably the most humid type of environment that we have here in the States, besides the Midwest. Midwest, for some reason, is just awful. It's just an awful place to live. The environment, so it's like super hot, and it's something else, my man. Okay, whoa, hello, all these expensive things that I do not want to buy. Let's take a look-see here. I need gloves. You, my good sir, are going to get just padded mittens. You're also going to get a I'll give you some lamellar boots, I guess. All right, rusty tapered blade, you're not getting that. We are going to give you a pike of some sort. Okay, that's a pretty solid pike. You now have a pike. Let's give you a shield. We'll give you a nice kite shield, and we're gonna give you a two-handed sword, maybe? A war razor. Oh, that's one-handed. Wow, bro, that's 54 grand. I can't spend that much. Holy crap. A bearded axe would be pretty solid too. You live in the central region? Okay, all right. I'm not, I cannot claim to be a well-rehearsed man when it comes down to like, when it comes down to any form of geography or world history kind of thing. I never paid enough attention in school. I can tell you where it is on a map or it is on a globe, but I have to have something physically in front of me for me to be able to see it. Don't ever put me on GeoGuessr, because I would never, it would take me years to figure out where something is, just country, let alone anything else. I'm a very, very simple man, simple-minded man. Okay. All right. I only have 95 influence. It's not enough for me to declare a war. For the love of God. You know what? No, we're going to go find the king. Wherever the king is at, I'm going to go talk to him. There he is. That's the king. We're gonna go talk to him, and I'm gonna be like, yo, broski, I need you to hook me up with a I want an alliance, my own hand. We're looking for a suitable marriage for Andruta. Very good. Oh my God, I have to pay you that much money? Are you kidding me? Your only experience with ice was during a random hailstorm? Okay. See, I live in ice. It's not cold enough where I'm at for it to snow, and it's really sad. Dude, why does it cost so much money? You know what? Okay, I'm going to give you a bunch of trash. No, it won't work. Okay, you know what? I'll just give you a bunch of money. I got a wife. She only cost me 40 grand. Yeah, Soro, you're in like Wisconsin, right? So you're in the northern part. I have no idea where you're at. I think it's Wisconsin. I've been wrong before. Sweet. I gotta leave now. Thanks for the wife. That gave me a nice companion lady, I think. Yeah, I leveled up. That increased my charm a ton, actually. 50% less influence cost to initiate kingdom decisions. Increase recruitment by level by rural notables by 1. Increase recruitment by urban. 30% less influence cost when voting for proposals made by other people. Let's do 30% less for other people's decisions. Up in New Hampshire. Oh, okay. So New Hampshire, that's actually really close to where my wife's family lives. They're in Connecticut, and her grandmother lives in Vermont. So yeah, it snows up to where you guys are at really frequently. Where I'm at, it doesn't snow that much. It actually ices a lot. So that's why I was laughing earlier with the ice statement was because quite frankly, I learned to drive on ice before I learned how to drive in snow. Driving on ice is significantly harder than driving in snow. So the way it works here is there's a ton of freezing rain. You have to sleep to go to college tomorrow. All right, Eduardo, thanks for stopping by for the stream, my man. Make sure you get enough sleep so you're not late to class, all right? I do appreciate you hanging out. Good evening. See you, my man. Thanks again for tuning in. Hope to catch you all next time. All right. What should I use my pip on here? Zoro, what should I build? I have an extra pip. I could put it in charm. Effort for the people. I could put it in steward. You know what? Yeah, I already answered myself. I don't care what you say. We're putting it into steward. I need those thingies. Need them steward points. Okay, where is my wife? Where is my wife? Is my wife somewhere? Let's go to clan. She is staying at Amor. Nope, that's sister-in-law. And you are staying at Amor. Can you come to where I'm at, for the love of God? And you are my wife. You are coming to me as well. Giggity. All right. And yeah. Okay, cool. So what's going to happen here? Mekalovea is going to be, I was going to say leadership. Was it? See, my argument for that is that I have plenty of pips. I have plenty of space for learning for leadership. Oh, you know what? The two things I actually really wanted. Well, no, it's right. It is steward. Paid and promise and giving hands. I need. Leadership's really solid though, so it's always a good second. But yeah. All right, so we're gonna wait here for a bit. We have Thalric in our party finally, but he was already here, so we'll get all these guys up to being peasants. We're gonna move Thalric up top. We're going to recruit this Imperial. Okay, we are losing money. We are slowly but surely losing money. All right, cool. Now let's go to the castle. So we can either give it to Nozen, who has a ton of, you know what? So does Thalric. Let's give it to Nozen. And that should be fine enough because he's pretty decent. And then let's go to the not the actual garrison, but manage the castle. Is there? Oh no, I have to go to clan. So clan, fiefs, and now we're going to send other clan members here. So his wife is going to stay here. Okay. So him and his wife will now stay together. And they should be able to produce babies for whatever. Yeah, I think that's how that works. So we're gonna do that. And my wife, I'm going to probably have to station her somewhere else eventually once we get another fief. Okay, I've still got 95 influence, so we're working on it. Honestly, we might put Thalric and have him stay here as well at Mekalovea, because that would give them a nice archer unit to hold here. So Thalric will give a little bit of time, and he'll help hold. My wife is going to produce babies. I'm working on that in game. That is. Let's not talk about my own baby making. Yeah. We don't need to talk about that. That won't be for a few years, hopefully. Cool. Aha. My wife has finally joined me. Let's take a look and see what her stats are. They are all terrible. She's level 12. How are you level 12? What are all of your points in? You've got social? Cool. Leadership? Not really. Trade, engineering, medicine, steward. You got some steward. You don't have much in tactics. Scouting, riding, you can ride. Do you even have like gear? You do. Oh my god, you have very good gear. Holy crap. Right. Okay, I guess I need to call you ma'am now that I think about it. Man, dude, look at her. Holy crap. So she's got a rectangular bitted axe, 82 cut damage. That's a ton. A heavy lance, a large round shield. She's got heavy lamellar armor, lamellar pauldrons, closed decorated goggled helmet, and yeah, she's spooky. Okay. Wow. You were insinuating both. No, I don't think we're going to be having kids for a couple years. I don't foresee that in the cards for a little while, at least. You know what? Let's go back. We need to go back to my castle and drop off some people, some prisoners. But yeah. So how has your weekend been, my man? All right. Should be fine there. And what are the other, what's Agelmont? Oh shit, there's a quest over here at my village. Let's go see what's what. Okay, train troops, extortion. Okay, well,
Let me introduce myself.
I'll take your troops. And I'll take on your deserters. And I'm gonna go to the garrison. And we have a ton of horsemen. We don't really need this many horsemen, but you know what? We're gonna take some archers and then we'll head back. Oh no, I took too long. I backed away. I shouldn't have backed away. That sucks. I didn't think about that. Did not think about that at all. Rouncy. Pitchfork, meat, grain. And now I feel bad. Totally just said, yeah, no, I'll totally fight your battle for you. And then ran away and did not fight their battle for them. So, yeah, about that. My bad. Oops. It's fine. Everything's fine. They'll get over it, right? All right, what's going on with you, my man? Okay, 1420 for 2 Revel Chasers. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Those are some pretty solid mounts. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I'm going to sell them. Let me take a look-see here at the Revel Chasers. Yeah, those are war mounts. I'm not getting rid of them. I'm not at all. Millennium Squires. Use them for upgrading my troops instead. I'll gladly take 2 war horses for sub 1500. That's pretty solid. Man, look at all these troops. I could just recruit a shit ton of them and then flop them down into a it's only 400, right? That ain't too bad. Hold off on that. All right, guys. We got married at least, so that's solid. But I crave war. I need war. War. Okay, they're paying a decent amount. They're paying a decent amount. They're not. They would be fine with going to war with them. They do not pay war. Okay. I don't want to pay for them either. You know what? Looks like a lot of people are okay with going to war, but I don't have enough influence for it. So we're gonna hold off on that. Because quite frankly, I don't want to gang leader needs weapons. That's too bad. We're just gonna wait here for a minute or 2 or 12. Something tells me a war is going to be breaking out soon. Bad, thanks for asking. Thanks for feeling. Had some teeth torn out, so sore. Oh, dude, that's rough. Okay, declare war on the Northern Empire. But they're paying us money! Why? We are stronger than them. We have one more town. We have less castles. I have 35 relation with you. I have 6. Honestly, not declaring war on them wouldn't be bad, but declaring them's fine. We'll go ahead and declare war. So we are on the front lines in our castle. All right, man. See, this is why I didn't need to vote for shit, because we're already at war. Okay, manage the garrison. We have 200 troops here, which is plenty. I'm going to go ahead and just grab some Imperial recruits. You're the cataphract recruits. I don't actually want to recruit you guys. I'll grab some standard Vlandian recruits, and we're going to go to our towns real quick, recruit as many people as we can, and just get ready for war. Take all those guys. Should be fine. And we're gonna take all of them. Boom. I do not have much in the ways of money here, so let's go to the smithy real quick. We had a ton of money, but then I spent it all getting this wife. God, such a fool I was. Well, at least she's leveling up her smithing pretty quickly. All right, then we're gonna go for a... We don't have any steel, so it's kind of hard for that. Can you even make steel? I cannot make steel. Wow. Okay. 2-handed sword. We're just gonna go for my typical 2-handed sword build here. And now we're gonna refine a bunch of charcoal. And call it a day. All right, sweet. I'll get rid of all those crafted swords. It gives us a little bit of money. Any trade goods that we can get rid of here, for the most part. We have a ton of charcoal. Honestly, we have a ton of inventory just chilling here. Regular iron. Until I get to the point where I'm able to upgrade that, I might as well. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna put all of that into my castle stash. Just chuck it all in there. Open the stash, putting all the hardwood, wrought iron, charcoal, iron, all that just in there. Don't even care. And now I have a ton of inventory space, right? Yeah, I've got a ton of inventory space. I'm not even worried now. Let's go sell these roundsies real quick. And we will buy some food. Boom. And now we're gonna go join this army. Join the army. Boom. Oh, you guys are... What are you guys doing anyway? You just chilling? Okay, how are we doing here? Okay, we have a decent amount of prisoners here that we can totally recruit, sponge off of, grab some infantrymen, start upgrading our borrowed troops a little bit. All right. We're definitely kind of just chasing these guys out into the middle of nowhere. I'm really hoping that he's not leading me into a trap. I probably could have cornered him there, but... Oh man, he should not have done that. You done fucked up. Lost a few units, but he's now my prisoner. What are you? Wow, okay. Those guys are pretty solid. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab all those prisoners. I'm not sure who all we lost, but it probably wasn't that big of a deal. Upgrade, recruit, recruit. Solid. Ooh, that's a pretty good shield too. You know, we're gonna take all of this stuff for the time being because we don't really have a the perks that I want for me to be able to just drop stuff off and let it be turned into experience. All right, let's go take part in the. Oh, we got it. Never mind. All right. We have a plenty of relation. You know what? Let's go ahead and give him some relationship here. We didn't have. We had negative relation with Roland, so I wanted to increase that as much as I can. They have about 500 troops there. We definitely can't take that with our 90, but I also didn't really expect to be able to take them out. And we're going to join this 500-man army, boost them up to 600 even, and let's have a little bit of fun here. Oh, we are going to Diathama now. Well, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We're just progressively losing morale because I keep recruiting all my prisoners. I'm just like, whatever. I have 20 recruits in my army, just like straight up recruits. Oh no, I did not want that at all. Now we're at war with Khazaits. And those guys have actually been beating us. Oh no. My prisoner ran away. It's unfortunate. Okay, companion wages, recruitment fees reduced. Most importantly, discarded armors can be donated to troops. So now, if I were to toss all of this away, I'd actually give all my troops experience. Boom. Easy. Okay, diplomacy. The Khazaits, they have less strength than us, but they have a ton of castles, and a lot of those castles and towns are actually ours, but they did lose Teal, so they lost Teal to rebels. Starting to lose money here, which is rough, but it is what it is. If we can take Diathama and, you know, actually get it for us, that'd be awesome. Do I expect that? No, I don't. I don't at all. But it would be neat. Okay. We're out of prisoners. Guys, can we, like, take them out, like, now? Can we actually do this? Or are we going to be fighting a huge battle here? We're about to be fighting a huge battle, aren't we? Yep. This is not going to end well at all. Guys, you're taking too long. You took way too long. We're about to... Guys, there's like 6... Oh my god. Why have they not attacked us? Oh, we're doomed. We're so doomed. What? We have more troops than they do? Oh my god, hell yeah, let's do this. I honestly thought that they had so much more after like looking at that giant, like all those stacks popping up. All right, sweet. So what am I in charge of? I want to be in charge of cavalry. But I guess not. Let's do... You have 1 in bow, you have 2 in bow, but you have crossbow. Alright. Alright. Our plans to remain on the defensive. Lady, since when is this defensive? This doesn't look defensive at all to me. Oh, shit. We're definitely winning this fight. But it also isn't really pretty. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, Jesus fuck. Shit fuck. Shit fuck. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't want to be here no more. I regret everything. No. Boom, we won. Easy. Awesome. Taking all of that. I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, take that. Those look like some pretty solid boots. Let's take a look-see here. Oh, they're the exact same thing that you've got. What about you? These better? These are better. So we're gonna go ahead and put those over there. Reinforced padded mail mittens. We're just doing a little bit of shopping here, guys. A little bit of shopping. No big deal. Nice fighting techs. I don't know about that, but we won. Definitely thought we were not gonna win, but hey, it works sometimes. And we're gonna take the fish and the grain, and now we have food. Gonna go ahead and hit just end, and Guys, can we really take on this siege? I don't think we can. I don't think we should be here anymore. Shields don't count as armor. Yes, they count as weapons. And yeah, we should not have been here. Yeah. We only had 95 troops or whatever ready. Yeah, feels bad. That kind of sucks. That sucks. It is what it is. And this is kind of what happens. I would really hate for my castle to get taken now, since we're not there. Looks like we're over here fighting on the Western Front, and then we have some people, like, we're getting sieged down at Rezos. I don't really have enough money to pay you. I'm actually going to refuse. The good news is I am making money, making a lot of money. Hey, and I now have a new nephew, or whatever. Yeah, they have 7 prisoners because we lost that fight. And now we're paying them tribute, which kind of sucks, but I mean, at least now we only have to worry about the Khazaits, which isn't that big of a deal. All right. Why am I so... Oh, I've heard. That's fine. I do like how like villages are tied to castles and towns now completely. So it's not like it is in, you know, Warband or with Fire and Sword, where as soon as you join, they're just like, yeah, here's a, you know, here's a village for you. That's just like completely fucked up. At least now, you know, they give you a decent, like, yeah, they'll give you a castle and whatnot, but they don't immediately give you a castle either. Damn, I hit him in the head too. Boom. First person only. No, thank you. Wah, 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 wah. Oh. Boom. See? Easy. All you gotta do is just have a war cry. You make your war cry. Lady, you grunt way too much. Get out of here. All right, Oleg, let's fight. Oh. Oop. Oh, too slow. Too slow. Oh. 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 You know why I lost that? I didn't chant my war cry enough. That sucks too, because a teal horse is actually worth like 13 grand. I really should have actually tried and gone into a like third person or something. I should not have done that. It's fine. Everything's fine. We'll just recruit some standard peasant boys and prepare for the war. Any recruits here? Yep, thanks, sweet. We'll go to the castle real quick. Go to my clan page. Yo, you're holding. You are staying at Varchek. How about you come to Mekalovea Castle as well? And same thing with you. You come on over. And you come on. Oh. Varnovopol is under siege. Oh my God. We have, look at how big there are. Like, look at this. Look at how big their freaking empire is. It's massive. They've taken on so much. I mean, at least we're holding strong, kind of, but not really. I need to wait just for a bit. Oh, shit. My party's starving. I need to go get food. Food. I lost all my food when I got taken captive. Forgot about that. That's a thing. Yeah, I'm going to take some fish, some grain, some of that, and that. Yeah, that works. All that. All the things, and now we'll head back to town. Or cool. We're getting some of our companions back, which is nice, and everything like that. I'm actually going to go ahead and just leave my wife in this castle. And hopefully, if I leave her in this castle, thinking here, big brain thoughts. If I leave her in this castle, and then I just wait in the castle, maybe, just maybe, I'll have a kid. All right, manage the garrison. We're going to grab some Imperial recruits, and that's going to be our army. So that's what we got. We now have an army. We're moving out. We're nice and slow. They are willing to pay a considerable tribute. That's a lot of money. But I also know that things were not going to go well for us. Northern Empires actually beat us pretty good there. Even though we took their land, they just won because they managed to take us all prisoner. Thankfully they did that though, because then we were able to beat the Khuzaits, but we wouldn't have otherwise. All right, what's going on here? What's going on, town of mine? Need animals? I think that's too bad. I don't think I want to do that. Some forest bandits up here. We're barely making any money right now. How? The Khuzaits are giving us so much money right now. How are we losing money? You know what? This is honestly a perfect time for us to just go and try to fornicate. Yes. Fornication. Fornication, you see, is the greatest of things. You just wait. And you fornicate. Look at that. Hey, look at that. We want to declare war on the Western Empire. Oh my God. They have one army. They have the same amount of towns. They have more castles. We do have more troops than them. That's fine. Declare war. Knock yourselves out. I'll play defense. I'm trying to make babies, goddammit. It's hard to do that. I don't know if I asked you, but have you checked out the Dune Spice War? Have I checked out Dune Spice War? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about, my man. I'm dying here. Talk.
It's been a while.
I have a proposal that may benefit us both. You and me you and me are supposed to be, you know, doing things, woman. Lady. My beloved. It's a new game on early access. I'll have to take a look at it. Who knows? Maybe there's a review video that'll come out of it. Lord knows I don't know. I don't know anything. I know nothing, Jon Snow. I do have a video in the works. I was hoping to get it done yesterday, but I'm just not quite happy with the quality of it, so it's waiting. I'm going to take a look at it and see if I can get some more stuff going for it. For some reason, it's 20% off right now. Is it single player, multiplayer, strategy game? What is this? Well, it's my new video is going to be on Hell Let Loose. It's going to be on Hell Let Loose, or that's the goal at least. Whether or not it actually ends up being on them, I'm not sure. I've got 2 or 3 different videos in the works. So I'm hoping to get, it's similar to AoE and Northgard. Okay. Is it micro-y like AoE, or is it micro-y like Northgard? Because Northgard, the reason why I really enjoyed Northgard is there's actually not that much micro in the game. Like there's a ton of microing in AoE, whereas Northgard, you can honestly not have to micro very much and you're fine. Know what I mean? Well, would you look at that? We've joined a siege. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Y'all better run. We have 1,100 troops. You're gonna need a lot. Like a lot of people. Especially if we just, you know, straight up just attack them right now. Which we should. We should. Attack. Please attack. Don't wait for them to reinforcements. We have to attack now. We have 1,200 troops or 1,100 troops. Just let's go. Stop waiting. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna send troops in. We lost so many people. Oh my god. That was rough. We didn't earn very much from that, but that's okay. Oh my god. You know what? I could actually just donate all of my wounded troops. Boom. I only gained 6 influence from that, though. What? Oh, hey, would you look at that?
Halt.
Well, this is unfortunate. You haven't played it yet and you've only watched one video on it and don't remember all that much on it. Okay, well, sounds like I'm gonna have to find a way to murder a ton of people here. And okay, that's fine, Soro. I'll take a look-see at it and deduce what I can from it, and then make a video on it and complain about it. Oh my god. Go at him, peasants. I'm getting swarmed by peasants. No! Fight them off, my peasants. Fight them. You can't let them win. Aha! Ooh. You know what? If I delivered a couch lance here. Ooh, get me out of there. If I get a couch lance hits. Oh no, I got shot. I knew that was gonna happen, but it was nice. Yeah, sure. Roland, yeah, you can have it. You can have it. You can have that castle, because you're gonna lose it immediately. But this guy should really join. You waited way too long. You need to get the fuck out. Samir, come help me. Samir, no! Samir! You fool. All right. Yeah, we'll accept the offer. Get out. Okay, hold up. We're getting rid of these thunder horses. And then we're going to get rid of some of this meat and grain. Get me the fuck out of here, heading back to my town. Yeah, let me go for 200 bucks, please. Thank you. Just don't really feel like fighting right now. Honestly, probably couldn't have won if I even tried. Okay, we're gonna wait. Go to the clan, recall Mitara. My castle should actually be really hard to take. It's got like 300 defenders and a lot of companions. So we've got a decent amount of lords and whatnot just here protecting the castle. So all things considered, I think we'll be okay. I'm waiting to see Epicrotea become under siege. We are making money finally, so we should be fine there. Yeah. Teal the Lucky has joined the party. Finally. And can I pull you back? I can. Sweet. Okay. You're a niece and you're a nephew. Awesome. And I need to still get kids. Kids would help a lot. The Flame have joined the Sturgeons. Okay, let's go to town, see if we can recruit some people. Easy recruitments. All sorts of easy recruitments. We need to get some food as well. No, byproducts, food, butter, cheese. Butter, cheese. head over to Epicratea, grab a bunch of recruits here. Whatever I can get, at least. All right. We don't have many troops, but that's okay. We don't really need many troops. What's going on with you guys? Or the trade? Don't care. Do not care. Not a big deal. All right. All right, king for king and country. Join the siege. Oh, see, they only have 50 people here. Easy. Easy peasy. We do not have that many troops here, though. In fact, I think we're actually losing the war right now. Oh, yeah, we're losing the war. Something fierce. Our total strength is actually really similar to theirs, though, which is funny. But they have 7 prisoners, which is kind of rough. That being said, though, we're here to help. We're going to take this castle. Don't. Okay. Let's just go ahead and take over this. We'll do the fight. We'll do the best we can. And then we may just have to make peace, like right after, like immediately after. I will take care of... I'll take care of these guys. Teal can take care of those guys. And then Mitara can take care of you. All right. Since I'm mounted, I'm just gonna go all the way up to the wall, dismount, and toss up some ladders. Got some ladders over here on this edge. Go ahead and just run up here real quick, dismount. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Quick, 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 quick. Quick, 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 quick. Cool. Shit, 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 shit. Go, 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 go. Get up there.
Attack!
Can I get on the ladder? Good God. Get all the way up here, see if there's anything up here. Nope, nothing up here. We're actually kicking their ass a lot here. Now you guys come in to help. God damn. They were just standing at the top of the fucking wall for the longest time. We won. There it is. Oh my god. Yes. I now have an army, like an actual army. Look at all those people that we just got. And we'll leave the rest of that for experience. They have a ton of prisoners. Can I take them? I cannot. That feels bad. All right. Are we actually going to fight this defensive battle? Dude, that's insane. Roland, I don't understand why my relationship hasn't been increasing with you. Actually, I've noticed that all of my decisions haven't been, you know, hurting anything for the most part. We are making money here. Okay, let's take a look-see. You're doing fine. I'm gonna take your crossbow and your bolts. I'm taking those because I could really use them just for a little bit here. You can have that and that just for this fight, but I really need a crossbow of some sort so I can help with the defense. These guys have so many troops, but we might be able to hold this. This might be the most intense battle, defensive siege battle I've had yet. And Siga's army is on the way. All right, here we go. Okay. I want to be in charge of some archers right now. Cool. And I am going to put myself. Are there any? I don't see an arrow slot in here or anything like that. I do see an arrow deal there. And I think there might be some arrows over here. I'm not entirely sure. We'll take a look-see. Okay. She is going to be right there. And he is going to be right here. And then we'll set delegate command on. And hit auto deploy. But all things considered, I think we'll be okay. And just hit ready up. Have my horse on the top of this tower, no big deal. Don't ask me how I did that. Are there any arrows in here? There are not, so I had to come down here anyway. That's okay. That is okay. Let's head in here. Arrows. I see stones. I see the murder hole. I do not see a bucket of arrows though. Are there any up here? Arrows, arrows, no arrows. How are there no arrows? That's not the place to be. Okay. Arrows, arrows, arrows. Are there any spare arrows around the wall? If not, this is going to be a really rough fight. I need to find a spot that's got arrows. There's a bucket of arrows right over here. This is where I'm going to make my stand. I'm making my stand here. God damn it. Fucking veteran outrider he got right in front of me. How unfortunate can you be? I want to level up my crossbow here. Oh, damn. He hit me hard. There's a kill. I'm off. All right. See you, Soro. Have a good one, my man. Thanks for checking us out. See you next time. I'll check out that game. Have a good night, my man. We've definitely been winning this fight. Running, 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 running. Getting the fuck out of there, 'cause that shit is scary. Arrows, 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 arrows. Arrows. Make our way back over here. Getting up top. Shooting down this wall. Okay. That wall has been retaken for the most part by the defenders. We're going to push and see if we can give them a hand. Thank God we can run and reload at the same time. But we really got to give them a hand here. Running. Reloading. 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 It's pretty funny. Let's come to this. Oh God. Need arrows. Ah! We may not win now. Losing a lot of troops. We got a huge swarm right in here. Yep, we lost. Not by much, but we did lose. Yep, they're back up to 200. Feels bad. I tried hard. I tried real hard there. We did level up our crossbow quite a bit, though. Against mounts, reduce crossbow reload time by 25%. Equip troops, steal. Yeah, reload speed's a little bit better on that one. Did I get anything else out of that? No. Teal did level up his athletics. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we only took out like 400 or 500 units of their army, which feels bad. I genuinely thought that we would have done a lot better than that, but what you gonna do? We are making money now, thank God. So we're us doing our massive recruit army and then just going in and trying to do as much damage as we possibly can helps out a lot. That being said, we're prisoners and well, other people aren't. Hopefully they're not. Yeah, they haven't made it back to my home yet, so they haven't got to Mekalovea Castle, which is fine. Kalata's going to defend Rezos. I don't think they're going to actually be able to take that on though, because I think that's the 1000 stack that we just fought. But yeah, I mean, all things considered, not too shabby. We are going to probably end it on this note for the most part. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit this for a save and exit. All right, guys, that is essentially all we got tonight. I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. I am going to be checking out this spice game that Soro brought up in chat, and we'll take a look-see at that just to see if it's something that's worth us looking into. Let's see here. What is this game called? Dune Spice War. Oh, right. This is actually made by Shiro Games, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. This is made by... Right? Is this Shiro Games? Yeah, it is Shiro Games is the developer. So these are the same guys behind War Tales and other stuff. So War Tales and Earthguard and whatnot. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just add it to cart. We'll do a breakdown video of this in the future. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. We will be back live on Thursday. Not entirely sure if we're going to be playing War Tales and doing another test run of that, or what exactly we'll be doing, but we will be live on Thursday and then the following Sunday, hoping to get a video or two out for you guys this upcoming week, preferably sooner rather than later, because I know I've been behind on my content production. But that being said, we are seeing some growth as a channel here, and I'm actually super excited to produce more content and see what all comes out of the channel. Anyway, guys, thanks again for checking us out. Hope to catch you all next time. Have a good one.